What's going on, everybody? Ben the Realtor AZ here. Thank you for tuning into my channel today. And yes, that is a scorpion, a bark scorpion, real common here in southern Arizona, and they invaded my home. You got to stay tuned to find out how I got rid of them. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Smash up that like button, hit the subscribe button, and definitely hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I drop a new video. Okay, as you can see there, that is a fat, juicy bark scorpion, and that is a scorpion. If you're moving to Arizona, something you should know about. That's a commonly known scorpion, especially here in southern Arizona, southwestern New Mexico, and down into Mexico in the Sonoran Desert, Sonora, and Chihuahua, Mexico as well. They're also in Southern California, but this one is known as the Arizona bark scorpion. It's fat, it's juicy. You can usually detect it with a UV light and use a black light, and it turns green at night, and you can really locate them because they're nocturnal. This particular scorpion that you just saw there, that was in my garage. It was on my side garage door, the one going to my backyard. I was just coming home, and my kids came down through the laundry area, which is in my house, and they opened the garage door from inside the house, that small door, the door that goes inside my home. And I heard my daughter say, "Look, Dada, it's a scorpion." She said, she said it just like that. "It's a scorpion." She's 4 years old. She just turned 4 at the time. And I looked and I was like, oh, wow, that thing was big. As you seen, he was kind of curled up. But when he opened up and put his stinger out, it was huge, massive scorpion. That cell phone video did not do it justice. Actually got away from me because I was being a dum trying to record it for my wife so she could see it. I tried to smack it with my chancla, my flip-flop, fell down and got under the sideboard in my garage where I didn't even know there was a little crack, and went under there. I remember hitting him with the stick because I was trying to stab the scorpion, and a little squirt came out, but it didn't fall down. So I think I punctured it, but it got away. And I was worried, like, wow, I let that big one get away. But I knew I had a problem when there was one that big. It had to, if it was female, I don't know what it was laying eggs, because a few months prior, I saw a baby, one of these little baby scorpions in my office climbing up the wall. And it was bright golden like this one. Yeah, it was just like this, but real golden and shiny. Okay. And I started seeing scorpions everywhere after this one. It was crazy because this was right after the monsoon storm. If you guys can check that video out. I'll put the link in the description. And if you're living in Arizona, if you know, after the storms, everything comes up because of the rains, the flash floods, the inches of rain that we get during monsoons, the dust and all that. They're everywhere. Scorpions, bugs, spiders, rattlesnakes, everything comes up. So I started seeing them in my bathroom. They were under the bathroom mats. They were coming from behind the toilet. They were coming out of the cabinets, out of the sinks, okay, out of the drainages. They were everywhere. I killed at least 11 or 12. I started losing count, but I was killing at least 1 or 2 a day. These scorpions were everywhere, and they're mostly in my bathroom. They were coming up through the pipes. They were everywhere, because I remember I saw one in my office. I saw one in my kid's bathroom. Then there were me and my wife in the master bedroom all the time, and then I started seeing them in the garage. But I have a reason for why they were in the garage, I think. Okay, so there's a lot of different scenarios of why they hang out in the garage, usually for wood, if you have wood in there, and if you have crickets and other bugs that attract them. Now, this scorpion here that you saw in the very beginning of the video, this was after. This wasn't that big one. The other one that you saw on the wall in between the door panel for my side garage door was bigger than this, much bigger. This was like half the size. And this one was pretty big. He actually came after me when I opened my garage door. This was the big one that I let get away. That other one I smashed. I took a video of it and then I just stomped it out and smashed it. This one got away. It was huge. I don't know if it was pregnant or what. It was a fat, juicy one. And when he spreads out, he's huge. Okay. That's my side garage door to the backyard. Now, a little bit about these scorpions. They're the most deadliest, most venomous scorpions in all of America, and they're right here in Arizona. You should know that. Okay, so when you get stung by one of these, like I said, they're usually in tree bark. So if you have palm trees, they're definitely hiding in there if they're around. If you get stung by these, they're almost like electric convulsions. They can numb your side of the body or wherever that sting is, and they last like 24 to 72 hours after being stung. Like I said, watch out for leaving wood around, any type of tree bark. That's why they call them bark scorpions. When you trim your palm trees, you just leave them on the ground or anything like that, they're gonna find a way to get on those. Like if you see my backyard grilling videos, I use a lot of pellet wood because I smoke a lot of meat and I grill a lot in the backyard, especially summer and especially in the fall when it's cooler. Now I remember I read up but like 8 bags and I put them in the garage, and I was a little lazy and did not put them in the buckets like I used to. I put the wood in airtight buckets, and the scorpions are attracted to the smell. They're attracted to the wood, and I had all types of different flavors, and I spilled some pellets on the ground in my garage, and I think that's why there were so many in there, because I had crickets in there too. They like to eat crickets. I had crickets everywhere all over my house. It's been a while since I sprayed, so I haven't sprayed in a while. It was a recipe for disaster for my house. You had the monsoon storms bringing all the bugs out. I just got my backyard patio pavers put in, so they're moving rocks all over the place. I have rock landscape as well where they hide, so they were everywhere. It was a recipe for disaster. So what I needed to do was call my pesticide guy. I needed spray ASAP. So I ended up getting spray. I'm on a cycle now every 3 months, and I don't like to do it every month because I feel like there's just too much chemicals. But every 3 months in my garage, all around the perimeters of my home, everywhere through the backyard. And I haven't seen a scorpion since the last one I killed in the garage and in my bathroom. So I get the spray now, and the spray helps. Usually when you see your neighbor spray, go get the spray right away because those bugs are heading to your house. So usually that's how people do it in Arizona. You see your neighbor spray, you go spray right after him, and it just turns into a cycle. Nobody wants those bugs coming to their house. But anyways, guys, I hope a lot of this information was helpful to you. If you are moving to Arizona and you don't know about scorpions, you're coming from an area where scorpions aren't prevalent. They are prevalent. Remember, we do live in the desert. This is the Sonora Desert, and they are heavily here if you do not spray, and they can pop up just depending on your geographical location in Phoenix or throughout Arizona. But all right, you guys, thanks for watching the video. Like it if you love it, share it if you love it. I'm out.